Welcome to another episode of Skate TV, 2 to the 5 to the 3. I'm your host, Dwayne Hicks. Joining me to my immediate right is Jeremy Gregory.
Hi.
He's here, and he's not drinking Nos, but I am, available at Kmart. So, we got an amazing show lined up this week. We got, as always, Spencer Fitzgerald coming to you guys from Yarmouth, Nova Scotia. East Coast, skate life. And then we got Brandon Martin with Esoteric Enlightenment to broaden your horizons and open your minds to the real shit that's going on in the world. And
there's a lot of it.
A lot. So much. It's ridiculous what's going on right now. Like all the craziness in America and in United Kingdom and Australia. If it's not weather, it's politics. If it's not politics, it's dicks. It's everywhere.
Lots of dicks, dude.
Lots of dicks.
I've been noticing that.
It's you can't go on Facebook. You cannot go on Facebook without scrolling through your feed where you're supposed to see what you want to see and seeing some dick posting some dick shit. And they're like not even your friend. It's like a friend of your friend of your friend, but somehow it's on your feed.
I've gotten so many of those fights with a friend of a friend of a friend. And
It's
then
so
the friend's
dumb.
like, stop fighting, friends.
Like, what are you guys doing? Why are you guys fighting? What?
Whatever.
Well, because...
They said something Anyways, let's get away from this.
Yeah, whatever.
Let's go back to fun stuff. What's
so
fun?
skater spotlights, those are always fun. We have one of those for you guys this week. Yeah, and then, your stock load of commercials. But they're not even commercials. They're just like skateboarding. So it's like, watch it and then go to the website and buy some gear, dude. Support small business and, support whatever you want to support. If that's what you want to buy Nikes, go ahead and go buy Nikes. I'm over it now. I don't even care. Like it's.
You're past that.
I'm past it,
You
dude.
made it past that.
I made it past it. I'm over that type of thing now. Like, honestly, if you're going to do whatever you're going to do, and I'm not going to sit here and be like, dude, you shouldn't buy Nikes because Nike's pretty much a piece of shit. When every single video I've watched, like, I just literally watched skateboarding that was, like, from 1970-something, and it's got, like, Jay Adams, Tony Alva,
Wow.
and all these old dudes, and it's just like it's actual movie, and they were all riding Nikes.
Whoa.
Well, of course, Nike's dicks because they never wanted anything to do with skateboarding until the money came into factor. So that is another reason why I kind of don't like them, but whatever, I'm not going to fucking give them any more credit. I'm just like talking about them way too much right now, ain't I?
That's a pretty good ad.
Yeah, it's a pretty good advertisement, so there you go. Congratulations. So yeah, we got Tim Herrera on this episode, and we're going to actually bring him into the studio right now and get to going on the showing. Let's bring in Tim Herrera. Yeah. So this is a great day in skateboarding right here. Tim Herrera live on Skate TV 253. And just want to welcome you and thank you for coming all the way out here. You drove here from Seattle?
Yep.
All right, you came all the way out here from Seattle.
Northgate area.
Northgate area. So, of course, me being the weirdo that I am, I didn't have my questions locked up on my phone, but I know a few of them right off the top of my head, actually. So, what got you into skateboarding, or who got you into skateboarding?
Oh, God. I was 12. We lived up in the mountains.
Okay.
And I used to always sneak into this resort, this
Yeah.
travel lodge. People used to come up holidays, summers, and the kids that used to come up were kids that were skaters from Orange County.
Right.
And this was like out by Palm Springs, and I'm talking mountains where nobody goes. You got to drive 2 hours down into work, And
Okay.
so all there was to do was skateboarding.
Yeah.
Right.
And I was like 12, 13, got into it, and
That's where you grew up? Where did you grow up?
I grew up, it was like different. I was like Orange County area till I was like 12, then out towards, it was called Banning,
Oh, okay.
but it was like Idlewild, California.
Okay. So you were in Cali. You grew up in
Yep,
California.
Cali.
Okay.
Like I said, there was all there was to do was skateboarding.
Right.
So we started building launch ramps and getting into that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when the launch ramp thing, I think, kind of took off. I was like 14 maybe.
Right.
And to me at least, you know.
Yeah.
There was one half pipe up there. The guy who owned it rode for Alva.
Okay.
So, you know, we got to kick it with Alva team.
Nice.
Pretty much every other weekend. They would come up and skate. And
Wow. Awesome.
That's a great
have a
one.
good time. I'm talking the whole team. David, you know, Eddie Reddigy,
Really?
Tony Alva,
Wow.
Bill Danforth,
Yeah.
Danforth too. Wow. Gnarly.
Dave Duncan. Was
Dave Duncan?
it Dave Duncan?
I think-
that rode for Alva, one of them.
Yeah,
But yeah, it was
wow.
just cool, man. You know, because they were all in their 20s.
Yeah.
You know, all in their 20s.
And you got to
It's like
just
a
ride with
perfect-
them just all the time.
I was like hanging out with superstars, man. You know, that's when skateboarding really started to take off, I think. You
Yeah.
know,
Okay.
back in the early 80s.
Yeah.
You know.
So, what kind of board did you ride?
I rode a Gator. You
Oh,
know, I
nice.
rode a Gator. It was like 1985, 86. You know, I started getting into the pro board. You know, before that it was like
Yeah.
a TNC. My first board was like a TNC board. You
Mm-hmm.
know, but I rode the shit out of it, man.
TNC, isn't that the TNC they do skateboard?
Town
they
and
had-
Country.
The video
Yeah,
game?
they had the video game
Yeah,
too, right?
uh-huh,
With
yeah.
the little,
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
little dude with the
Surfboards.
mask and stuff, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, man, I
yeah.
have that game inside.
Yeah, that was this guy was at, you know, he used to come to my chess. I was in this like chess club, and he used to come and bring a skateboard in every day. And I was like, hey man, you want to sell that? He's like, $20. I was like, sold.
Ah.
That's what got me into it.
And that's just your
Yeah.
first board, just like
Yep.
right there, just like that. Wow.
Yep.
Wow, that's pretty cool, man.
Yep.
So, who did you like run with? Like, who was your crew when you started skating? Like, who were the people you used to hang out with to skate? Besides, I mean,
Well, in
obviously,
California,
you get
just
the
a-
Alva team and all that stuff. You got
Just
to do
my
all that.
friends in
but-
Cal. I mean, well, that was just like a hit and miss thing every
Yeah.
couple weeks, you know. I mean, you
Okay.
knew they were coming. Chris
Right.
would always tell us, "Oh, you know, the guys are coming up. You
Yeah,
guys
okay.
come over and
So good.
skate and watch or whatnot, you know."
Yeah.
And it was cool, you know. And then, yeah,
So you just rolled with a bunch of your friends and stuff like
yeah,
that.
just, I mean, nobody really pro. I mean,
Yeah. Just friends.
just friends.
Yeah,
we would
yeah.
go out and kill ledges, put the launch ramps up to walls.
Right.
You know, we would go behind this little thrift store up there in the mountains.
Do you guys do wall rides like pop-offs, like wall riding and then just alling off the wall type stuff? Or
Kind of,
like
yeah,
trying to ride
yeah,
it all
just
the
like
way down?
like when wall rides were basic.
Yeah.
You know, you'd have to kind of almost ollie to the wall, ollie off the wall.
Yeah.
When you'd come off the wall. You
Yeah,
know?
I still love the way that looks, man. It's just so awesome. It's just like, whoa.
Yeah. So that was like the beginning of 1986, and then we were like, we all sat around and got an idea,
Right.
and the town raised money for us to build a half pipe.
Oh, there you
Oh,
go.
So
wow.
so we built a half pipe, and me and my friends, you know, we started to try to do things and everything, and
Yeah.
he was doing a grind, and I tried to ollie over him, and my truck's caught, and I fell about 12 feet down to the cement and cracked my head
Ooh.
open.
Oh.
Ouch.
Yeah, that
Not
was like my first
good.
accident in skateboarding.
Yeah, that was your first major. Like, oh, what?
But dig this, man. About 20 minutes before that accident, my mom came down. She's like, I'm going to go to town and get you some money. She passed the ambulance coming back into town.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That crazy.
Wow. That's nuts.
So, yeah, that was like 1986.
1986.
But, you know, I'm still skating, man.
Still skating
it's
to
my
this
life.
yeah,
day.
yeah.
It's my
And
life.
It's 1986, not today. It's
No.
2017.
It's
right?
like, what, 30, 40 years later?
Let's not talk about
Man,
it.
Let's not talk
So,
about it.
like, yeah, that's sick, dude. So, who are your, like, top 5 skaters, dead or alive?
Dead or alive? Well, the first big name pro that we ever got to go skate around was Tony Hawk, because he lived out in Pala Oceanside.
Tony Hawk.
Yeah.
Shout out Tony Hawk again. See,
Yep.
you were on the last episode getting shout outs. You're on this episode getting shout outs. Your
Yeah.
board's up there.
So it was pretty
mean,
crazy.
You know, you gotta get out here, dude.
What happened?
We knew he was, we knew he lived in that vicinity somewhere, but we could never find his house.
Yeah.
And we'd always go the same way surfing. And one day we were coming home surfing, and
Hey.
I was driving. I saw something come up out of the trees, and I pulled over real fast. And my friends are all like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Watch the trees. Just look at the trees." And like 2 seconds later, another one come out of the trees. I was like, "That's got to be Tony's house. It's got to be Tony's house."
Found the
So
spot.
we found a dirt road that went up behind his house. So we
Right.
creeped up behind his house, parked
Yeah.
the car,
There's like a wall.
walked down.
Ah.
Yeah, walked over the ledge, walked down, and sat about 30 feet up on the cliff, watching the guys. There was like Tony Hawk, Caballero, Ray Underhill, a couple older, Lance Mountain was there. It was pretty much like the whole PAL team, but Ray
Yeah.
Underhill, he used to skate for PAL
Yeah.
back in the days,
Yeah.
man. And it was just cool to watch them skate, and we let them do their thing. We didn't, want to overdo our boundaries or anything. And after the whole session, we walked down. We were like, shook everybody's hand. Oh, Chet Thomas was there. He was like
Wow.
12 years old.
Dude, Chet.
Killing it,
Yeah.
dude. Killing it.
Yeah, I love Chet
Right?
Thomas.
So, we were like, we introduced ourselves and asked if we can come back the following weekend. He was like, yeah, you guys can come back anytime. As long as I'm home, skate my ramps, respect my family and my property.
Wow.
That's it.
And that was it, man.
Wow.
That was it. It was cool. He had a
Wow.
mini ramp that at the bottom of his house that wrapped around his whole entire house.
Yeah.
It was just sick, dude.
Gnarly.
Sick.
So you skated Tony Hawk's house.
That's it.
Yep.
Wow.
That's what we're getting at here,
That-
man.
see,
They
Damn.
had the vert ramp that went into the bowl.
Oh man.
Yeah,
wow.
it was gnarly,
From
dude.
seeing a person
It's
in the
gnarly.
air.
It looks small. It looks small in photos, but when you're standing there, you're like,
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
They make this shit look tiny when they ride it.
Yeah.
And Tony was just killing it, dude.
Yeah, of
Everybody
course.
was. It was just amazing, man.
That's awesome.
That
man.
was like
That's
my
a cool
introduction
thing.
to skateboarding.
it.
My true introduction.
That's an amazing introduction.
I was in
to
high school.
skateboarding.
Yeah, I was in high school. And then I started kicking it like with guys. One of my best friends that I made in high school,
Right.
he started riding for Vision when
Okay.
Gail Webb owned him. She was she's part of Sims right now, I think. But she used to be a huge part of Vision
Yeah.
back in the days when Vision Streetwear was all out and everything.
Yeah.
And they were doing shows at Magic Mountain, Knott's Berry Farm. She was paying them $300 a show to do what they love, man.
Right,
Free
yeah,
money.
just to skate. Like,
Here's
you
my
just go and
pocket.
just
Just
skate.
dump it in. I'm doing what I
I'm
love.
gonna do what I was gonna be doing
Yeah,
anyway.
so he invited me one time to
Yeah.
come, I was like, are you sure? It was the Knott's Berry Farm, and, and I hadn't, personally introduced myself to Gail yet, and I was like, are you sure? I don't want to overstep my boundaries. Dude, she's cool as hell, man. She's like the mother of skateboarding.
Right.
And literally, she took me under her wing, dude, and just started throwing me shit. I started going to do their shows with them.
Nice.
And it was just like, wow, this is awesome.
This is it.
This is what
it.
skateboarding is. Sign me up.
Sign me up.
Sign me
I am
fucking
here.
up.
Sign me up. That is so sick, dude. Well, wow, that was a very interesting first segment. Let's go out to Yarmouth,
That's
Nova
rad.
Scotia with Spencer Fitzgerald for East Coast Skate Life.
East Coast.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to East Coast Skate Life. I'm Spencer Fitzgerald. Today I'm sitting down with Kyle Honey. I'm gonna ask him a few questions before we go film a couple tricks. So Kyle, when did you first start skating?
Started skateboarding in probably 2000, off and on, here and there.
Nice man, so you're one of the guys that the younger guys look up to around here, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
Who's your favorite skater right now?
Favorite skater is Andrew Reynolds.
I like Andrew Reynolds. Baker Crew is a really sick crew. The boss man.
Baker 3. It's the best video out there.
What's your favorite trick to do?
Probably nollie flips and switch flips probably.
Yeah man, you got some really steezy switch flips.
Yeah.
Alright, thanks Kyle for taking some time to answer a couple of my questions. I really appreciate it. Now we're gonna go film some tricks.
Take it or leave it behind, taking me back to the lounge again. Fake it, believe me, I've tried. It's taking me further and further inside of the problem. Yeah, it's not fair. Yesterday, you were there. Yeah, it's not fair. Knock me out, I'll talk about it alone.
Thanks everybody for watching. I greatly appreciate it. And back to the studio.
So if you haven't already had a earful of Mr. Tim Herrera and his amazing skate stories, you're about to hear some more stuff, because I got more questions, because that's what this show's about. Giving questions to you to get the word out to you. So let's get it going. What's your favorite trick that you can do?
You know, it's just a basic Smith grind, man.
Just a Smith
I
grind.
love it. It's just like rubbing the back of a baby's ass, dog. Just fucking getting it on, dog.
Oh man.
Getting
So
your grind on.
just straight Smiths.
Straight up Smith. Back Smiths I could do a little bit, but just a front side Smith, man, take it for days. It just feels like you're just riding fucking
One
a
of
wave or
those
something.
tricks that I just am not very good at doing. I just learned how to do them, actually grind them for a little while.
I think it's all about the, it's like doing the twist, man.
That's it.
Yeah, you just
That's-
you just focus on what you're going for, and as soon as you get up there,
All right. Well, I'm gonna take
got
advice
it.
from Tim Herrera, because I know he knows what he's talking about. Because I've seen his Smith grinds and they're pretty fucking buttery.
well, thanks, man.
So, yeah. So, how much money in total do you think you spent on skateboarding products?
Oh God.
I know it's a big question.
Well, it's funny because I met my wife in '95. We moved to Memphis, where she was from, for 3 years, and I spent a lot of money in Memphis skateboarding there, I think.
Yeah.
But when I moved here, I just hooked up with all the local guys and just get nothing but love,
good.
man.
Yeah.
Just get nothing but love.
Yeah.
You know?
There you go.
Props out to Black Market for taking care of me. Love you.
Yeah, dude. Black Market Skates. We love you guys too. You guys already know it.
But but it's in the thousands, I would say.
In the
At
thousands.
least on skate shoes alone, man.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah,
I mean,
'cause
if I
skate
could,
shoes is-
if there's literally one sponsor I would love to have, Vans.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Vans, straight
be
up,
awesome to
dude.
have a
My
shoe
closet
sponsor.
would be full.
Like just to
Every
have-
color, every design,
color, yeah.
every design, little birdies, pink flowers. I don't give a damn. Give it to me.
You hear that,
Give
Vans?
it to me.
Tim wants some shoes.
That's it.
Let's get some Vans.
Little birdies.
Vans, let's get some shoes over here.
Vans with a pair of Vans on top of the Vans.
Double Vans? Damn.
Vans with print of Vans,
Vans
on the
on the
Vans. Yeah.
Checkered on the side.
Somebody that worked there has to have that by now.
Well, I was going to ask you to tell us a super sweet skate story, but you pretty much told us a few already. Do you have any more?
I mean, I can go on for days probably, but
What was something inspiring?
inspiring.
Yeah.
Literally, I've been skating for 36, 37 years
Right.
at least, maybe more, give
Yeah.
or take, The most inspiring moment of my life of skateboarding, doing a demo with Manic, opening Battlegrounds, and a little 3-year-old walked up, tugged on my pant leg, little sweet little girl with a pink helmet. She said, "Would you sign my helmet?" I was just like, wow, this is skateboarding.
Yeah.
This is skateboarding.
That's
and I was
awesome.
just like, you are so cute. Remember, my wife was sitting right next to me.
Yeah.
It was just the cutest thing. I was just like, I would be honored.
Right.
I would be honored. And that day was just full of nothing but skateboarding
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
signing.
And all good.
Skating and signing.
Yeah.
What more could you ask for?
You're just
You
having
know what
a
I mean?
blast.
That day I was famous.
Yeah.
awesome.
That day I was
That's
famous.
awesome,
You know what I
dude.
mean? It's a good feeling, man.
I bet.
To give back
Yeah.
to the industry what the industry gives us.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean-
That's all. That's,
Yeah.
just have fun. Just have fun. Fun.
And like you said before, don't make it about money.
Yeah. No.
Do it because you love it.
Yeah, just do it.
Do it
you
because
love
That's
you
just
love it.
life.
I mean, if
That's
I-
life.
man.
If I cared about money, I wouldn't be doing this show right now because
Right.
I don't get paid nothing. you
I
know?
believe the word of mouth will make you a millionaire faster than
Yeah.
money will.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
You know
saying.
what
You
I
build
mean?
that network
Yeah,
or that community
You just get it going. I mean,
that feeds itself.
Yeah.
I've lived here in Seattle for 18 years almost now, and I swear this has been the best skate family ever, man.
Right.
I met a lot of people that I hang out with
Yeah.
at Seaskate. Not the old one with the they had
The
metal ramps. No,
Yeah.
it was the cement one.
The concrete one. Yeah.
Yeah, that the music group helped fund.
Yeah. I
Pearl
really,
Jam.
Yeah.
They
I
helped
really
fund.
liked that part.
And I met a lot of good people there, and it was just boom. It just took off from there, man.
Yeah.
You know, and then skate parks started coming around.
Blossoming.
Yeah.
The more you travel around the skate parks, the more people you meet. You know, and
Exactly.
that's what it's all about. The sesh, man.
Yeah, dude. Like just getting out and sessioning with your friends and having a great time. That's like.
Or just sitting and watching them sesh.
Yeah, exactly. Like
could
you
do that
don't
all
have
day
to-
long,
man.
You
I
do
do
what you
that.
want. That's the coolest part about
Right?
skateboarding is you do what you want.
Exactly.
And you just have fun doing
Exactly.
it. It doesn't matter.
Right.
It's like
I remember
let it
for
go.
I didn't start listening to music while I skated until I moved to Seattle. And
Oh,
I
really?
was just like, it was like a whole new realm for me.
Whoa.
Dog. Seriously, I was like, wow, this is the height.
Yeah.
I was just like, wow, everything was like put into a flow then.
Yeah.
It was like a rhythm.
Yeah.
You're
You
making
know?
a video.
Totally,
It's a
man.
video.
It was just like,
I love it.
I
like
could
that.
do this all day long.
Yeah.
Listen to music and commercials, whatever. I'll still skate. I could do this all day long.
Right, just
Keep it going.
Because honestly, dude, like having headphones, I
Extra
skate way better
batteries.
too.
Yeah, right? Right?
I don't know. It's something weird about the music that just makes you want to flow.
Yeah.
It's like Jeremy was literally saying right there. It's like you're in the video part.
Right.
Like you're
Right.
making the video part right there in your eyes. You need no cameraman.
And the music makes you better, I think.
Yes,
Yeah,
it does.
It makes the.
It always makes
It
me
just
better.
connects, man.
Right.
It connects.
Mm-hmm.
You know, as you're just like, wow, I needed that song to fucking land that trick.
Yeah.
I
you're-
needed that song to do this.
Yeah.
You know, I guess so.
Music and skateboarding, man, goes hand in hand,
Right,
dude.
yep.
I swear, some of the best tricks I've ever landed have been when I had my headphones on.
Right.
You know, and that's
You
just-
toss weed into that mix, though. Woo! Not you kids.
No, you can't mix.
Okay, we've already touched on how long you've been skating. You said about 30.
About 35 years.
35
yeah.
years. Okay. And do you think you'll ever stop skateboarding?
I think I'll stop when I just absolutely cannot push a board anymore.
Right. Like when
Yeah.
you can't.
If I just can't throw something on the ground and just, I mean,
A little rollerblade can.
I might take it to the knee, and get a little.
Oh, yeah. Keep it going.
Keep it
Just
going.
do something, right?
4 wheels, man. It's natural.
Yeah.
You got to keep it under my feet.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't leave home without it.
That's what I feel like too. So yeah.
No, but that's my vice, man.
Yeah.
Skateboarding's my vice.
Skateboarding is definitely mine too.
for sure.
Like
Have a
this-
bad day at work, bad day anywhere in the world. You step on your board,
You're back.
It's gone. The
Yeah.
negativity's gone. The positivity takes over, man.
Yeah.
It's like music,
Yep.
Boom.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, let's go to Skater Spotlight, and then we'll be right back.
Riding with the pistol grip. I don't love hoes, meaning aiming at your skull. Riding with the pistol grip. I don't love hoes, meaning aiming at your skull. Riding with the pistol grip. I don't love hoes, meaning aiming at your skull. To your house, knock on your door and blow your ass off. Drop it off, drop it off. Bitch, I got a soul. Welcome to your house, knock on your door and blow your ass off. Drop it off, drop it off. Bitch, I got a soul. Late last night, lying in the bed, eyes red. Thinking, should I get these hoes? Thinking, should I cut their head? Should a nigga plan a hit? Or grab my pistol, grip and take? Can my business, cause they don't know who they fucking with. Call my nigga Project Pat, cause I know we got my back. Fuck writing rhymes, this is real shit, not a track. Camouflage in the dark, for the ones who act hard. The devil on my left side, the other side, I'm seeing God. Why do niggas talk shit? Niggas can't stick together. Seen a nigga get killed will make a nigga feel better. So I just walk in a pace, thinking of the case of motherfuckers who straight pistol to your fucking face. Ain't no game, nigga. My fingers on the trigger. The time is running out. My conscience say I gotta get him. Is there a way that a nigga can escape from hell?
NOS energy drink. Get yours at Kmart. So, all right, we're getting back into questions because I really want to know, since you're such the boss at Smith Grinds, what kind of trucks do you ride and why do you ride those trucks?
Well, I think I'm just part of the whole independent world, man.
Independent.
Independent. You know, I rode Thunders for a while because I like the way Thunders grind, but I like how long independence lasts. I mean, I rode a pair for probably 8 years.
No, they are built to grind.
Straight 8 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I have my Dwayne Peters models, and they're still grinding like nobody's business. I had these Bruce Martin signed trucks that I got from Skatopia, and it's funny too because I mean now that I know Bruce and he's like my friend and everything, I totally could just get another pair, and I was gonna ride those and just get another pair off of him because I needed new trucks. But this dude gave me 2 different sizes of trucks.
Oh, shit.
Do you ride? Does anybody ride 2 different sizes of trucks? Like some 149s with some 139s in the back, like a hot rod? You know?
Or the little one in the back, so it sits
so it
lowrider.
sits higher. I was like, dang, I can't even skate these now, Bruce. What are you doing to me? He's like, obviously he did it because he knew he was gonna sign it. He's like, no, you can't ride these, chump.
Gotcha.
It's probably exactly what he did.
What did Independent come out with that one Independent Aces?
Ace trucks?
No, were they Ace? But was it by Independent though? I know Independent came out with like a special series or something. They weren't like your regular.
Well, Ace trucks are now like, they're like the hot shit.
Are they? Because
all I know
remember
is
mine
people
cracked
riding Ace.
in like 2 weeks. I literally cracked right in half.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't particularly ride Ace. I ride independent trucks. I really like the way they ride.
But I know Independent came out with like a special series kind of truck, and I
Yeah.
can't remember what they were called.
I can't remember
But
either.
it was that kind of truck.
like the type like Ace is, like the like skinny rail truck.
Kinda something
it's-
like that, and it
I
just
just
bro-
don't-
and it I was like, nah, I can't
just-
leave
Yeah.
Independent.
I can't. I skated the ones,
Independent.
It's too late.
the Ace trucks with the skinny wrist. I just felt like I was not. It just didn't. Maybe they were too light for me. Kind of like heavy trucks.
Yeah.
Really like heavy trucks. My trucks are.
Plus, you get the notch in it, and you're just like, oh yeah. It's
Yeah.
Just, once you just hit it, you're just like, oh yeah.
Yeah, notch is really good, dude. Notches are the best. So, why do you skate? Because you still skate, right?
Yeah, oh yeah. I
Yeah,
still
that's what you
skate.
said
Yeah,
that,
I
right,
try
already?
to. You know, I mean, I work a lot, but I try to get out on the weekends. You know, my
Right.
little 9-year-old, she loves skateboarding, so she's my little road dog, and
Oh, that's fun.
she's very inspiring. I think that's probably still one of the real main reasons I like to get out there now. Is, I mean, there's nothing like skating with your kids. I could hang out with the homies all day, but watching your own blood do something that you taught her or something,
Right.
and her heart is just like fully right there with it, going, yeah, you know, look at me, Dad, look at me, you know, you're just like, yeah,
Yeah.
that's mine, you know,
Nice.
but I like it because it keeps me sane, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I said, it's my vice.
Yeah.
You know?
It's like heroin addicts are addicted to heroin because it's just good for you, right?
Skateboarding,
for them,
right.
But skateboarding is like a whole different drug, man. Like, if I could literally pump skateboarding in my
Oh,
veins,
man, I'm telling you.
I'm on it, dude.
Or eat it like a pill.
Yeah, dude, just whatever, dude. You got some of those
Whatever.
skateboarding pills, dude? Fucking pop a few of those
Right.
with my NOS energy drink. Available at Kmart. You know, and just just chug them down. Who cares, right?
I think the more people that skate in this world, the more peaceful the world.
Oh,
will be,
for sure.
I think, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? Skateboarding brings positive out of life.
A lot of people are positive in skateboarding. I've ran into quite a few negative skaters,
Oh yeah,
but we all
I love
do.
those guys.
You know what I mean?
I love them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You just sit around and
Yeah.
talk positive around them, but they hate you more. They
Yeah.
start throwing their board
Yeah.
and getting pissed. And
Super
you're just
aggro.
Like,
Like,
what are you
so
doing?
aggro about, dude.
It's always weird.
Jeez, man.
It's like watching that person that to go up and do a trick, they get mad, and you know they're in their 40s, and
Yeah.
all of a sudden they're hucking their board across the entire park. You're just like, yeah, come on, man. You know
Yeah,
what I
I
mean?
know. You got we got some questions from the fans on Facebook, and we're gonna get to a few of those. See, this one I don't know if this is directed towards you or not, but I'm gonna read it anyways. Okay,
All right.
it's because it's from Jacob Benedict. So
What's up, Jacob?
what keeps them motivated? What keeps you motivated to skate after all these years? And what's it like being old?
Ooh, here we go.
Well, for one thing, I'm not old. Age is just a number.
Yeah.
You know, there's no
Yeah, Jacob.
there's no age in skateboarding. I don't
No.
think. You know, I mean, nowadays you see pretty much ladies having babies with their skateboard coming out with them. You know what I mean?
I know, right?
Born on the board, from 1 year old to fucking 50 to 80 years old, just still shredding it.
Well, dude, Steve Cab's
know.
out there still doing frontside
Oh my
inverts,
God!
like the
Just-
most
I love
amazing
seeing those
frontside
guys,
inverts.
right?
Still,
Like a
50-some
natural.
years old.
Right.
Like what?
I know. It's just amazing, man.
It
But,
is, and it's like effortless, and it's just cool. It's like, dude, he's never gonna stop, bro.
I think just traveling and strolling up to different skate parks and just watching the kids pour their heart out on the concrete is what still inspires me to keep skateboarding. You know, I'm like, I don't ever want that to die.
Yeah.
Right.
I want to keep that fire going.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Keep
Yeah.
it lit
Yeah.
24/7.
Hell yeah, dude. Totally. So, what's your favorite skate park and why? And this is from Dan Hessler.
Favorite skate park? God, I love pretty much every skate park I've ever sessioned. I love each one of them probably the same. I think my favorite skate park is the one where the session's going off at.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
You know,
Favorite skate park's the one where the
Where the
session's
session's
going
going
off
off
at.
at.
I like that. That's a great answer. There you go, Dan. Where's the sesh going
I
off
hope that
at?
answered your question, Dan.
You know, Joe, you asked Joe a question on the last episode. And it was funny, dude. I mean, he was laughing, but he didn't rebuttal, man.
I know. I thought he would,
I
too.
thought he would, you know, but he didn't. So let's see. Elizabeth Herrera, isn't that
That's my beautiful wife.
that's your wife? She's asking, Tim, have you ever been in a magazine?
A magazine? Let's see. Back in the days when I first moved to Seattle, there was a local TFP zine going off that my friend was putting together. He put articles about it from all over the world.
Right.
There were skate photos of people, and I remember Quicksilver came up and did a little demo at the old Sea Skate when it was concrete down there.
Yeah.
And Omar San came, and the bowl used to dip. You could come in the snake line, dip in the bowl, and leap up out of the bowl, and travel over about a 4 or 5 foot flat piece, and they come and land on this bank. And he was trying it the whole time, and I was like, I gotta do this. You know, this is my trick. I gotta do
Yeah,
it. You
it's
know?
like, this is
He's
my
been
spot.
trying it the whole time.
Really?
And they actually caught the photo in midair with him standing right below me, and he's like,
Oh,
and that photo of the TFP zine made it in Thrasher, and they did a whole article about it.
oh
And I
wow.
got the magazine out.
It went from the zine to the
to
real
the
magazine.
Real magazine. Yeah.
Wow.
That's
There
awesome.
you
It was
go.
pretty cool, man. It was pretty
That's
cool when
dope.
I came across that. I was like, holy
What?
shit, that's me! That's Omar Hassan! I'm going over him!
Yeah,
And he
dude.
was just like, mouth wide open.
Just wide open, just doing it.
It's totally cool, man. It's
I remember
it's
that
a photo,
gap.
man. Yeah.
I remember that gap coming out of the
Yeah.
snake run,
right
right?
by the wall.
Yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
right by the wall.
Yeah.
I used to blast over that, dude. And if you catch your board right in the air, man, you could just, it was
Yeah.
just beautiful, man.
Yeah.
You know what I
That
mean?
snake
Yeah.
run was really fun.
Dude, it was gnarly.
That was
dog.
one of the funnest snake runs. Like, snake runs I like, man. That Bonnie Lake one actually is not like that bad. Like, it's really weird trainy.
Yeah.
But you can really get going fast in that thing. You can really
it was
pump
gnarly,
around.
dude. The gnarliest thing I ever saw in that snake run was a local cat named Renton Justin. I don't know if you've heard of Renton Justin, but he's pretty known throughout all the cats. You know, he used to hang around Quincy a lot.
Okay.
Quincy Quigg.
Quincy Quigg,
Yeah.
yeah.
And he dropped in, and I was watching this cat. He came in the deep bowl, went up blunt, fakey blunt, popped back in, barefooted, dog.
Whoa.
He was barefooted. I was like, holy shit, rewind. That cat was just barefoot. That's the first time I ever met him. And then I was just like, wow. And every time I saw him from that point on, next time I saw him doing something barefoot, he barefoot feebled the whole trail at way out there.
Covington?
No, it's further out towards Issaquah. Out there's a park out there in the woods that has a nice cradle.
Oh, it's Carnation.
Carnation. He
Carnation.
barefooted cradle that whole thing around the whole cradle, came in fakey as soon as it came to flat
Feeble?
bottom. Barefooted too, dog. Yes. Gnarliest thing.
Barefooted.
Barefooted. I mean, I was just like, that's Rent and Justin.
Dude, that's gnarly.
But yeah, back to the Seagate thing. That was the gnarliest thing.
Yeah, that's crazy. So, did you have anything you wanted to ask Tim?
No way.
No way.
No way.
He said no way.
Those are all awesome. I'm still in awe I'm back at Tony Hawk where he's he's watching Tony Hawk.
I know, that's still so
Man, it was so
crazy to
cool,
me.
man, because some days when we would get there, we wouldn't even skate. We'd just watch them for 3 or 4 hours. Man.
Yeah.
It was
Dude.
just cool. He would feed us. It was
Yeah.
just like a barbecue sesh, man.
It's
Seriously.
unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean,
so
it wasn't
awesome.
like I was like calling him, hey, what's up,
Yeah.
Tony? What are we doing today? No, it was like every other weekend we would just show up and he would be cool with it if he was home. You know?
Wow,
It was just
yeah.
like honored, man. I mean, what can you do but respect a person like that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's taking, respect my family, you can skate anytime.
Yeah, that's the best part. What he
that's
said
so
was the
dope.
best part.
You know, that's like a movie star coming. Yeah, you want to come hang out? We're going to shoot this movie in my backyard, but just stay on my couch.
Yeah. Just respect.
Just
Just
respect
respect
my
what we're
couch.
doing right here. Just
Yeah.
respect my couch.
Right? I got Al Pacino over, but, you know, hey.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. It's cool. Just come.
That's
come
really
skate.
what it was like too. The
Right.
Powell.
It was, man. It really was. I
Yeah, I
mean,
had that
those guys
crew.
were like
Yeah, we're back to it.
the crew of skateboarding.
Yeah.
You know, that's what started the whole thing, man.
I know. Ryan Spence been going and skating his vert ramp and the other
Oh, yeah.
the other ramp
Yeah, I saw that.
lately. I've been trying to.
Danny
Fifth
Toomey
floor.
was over there for a little bit. I saw him session for a
Oh
little
yeah?
bit. Yeah.
I hadn't even seen that he
Yeah.
got out there yet.
Yep, yep.
I filmed
he made
Zion.
it over there to his little court. He was
Yeah.
talking about it.
Yeah, I filmed Zion there at not that long ago, and it was
Sick,
featured on
man.
Low Carb magazine.
Sick.
So it was pretty good. He was killing. He killed it, man. That guy to me,
It's
Zion
like
is
watching
just
a
like,
video game.
Yeah,
You're just
for real.
programming him, and he's doing everything.
and just filming him is
Flawless.
just amazing because
Right.
it's just like I don't even say anything. He's like, all right, I'm gonna do this, this, and this, and this, and I'm like, cool,
Okay. And he'll do it.
and he'll do
And
it
he'll do it. The first try.
first try.
You're
Like,
like, wait a minute, rewind.
hold
You know what
on,
I mean?
like, yeah,
Rewind.
exactly. And it's like when I go there and I'm like, hey, can I okay, I didn't really get that good of an angle on that. Can you do that again? Oh yeah, sure, no problem.
And he'll do it again.
And just do it again.
the same way.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to you, Mikey, dude. You're the
Amen.
man.
Amen, brother.
He's like one of my favorite skateboarders to film, dude.
Yep.
Because he's so confident and he's so just nice, man. He's just a nice guy.
Oh yeah.
And he's,
I mean, pros are always going to be your favorite skaters, but literally, my top 5 skaters are skaters from Seattle locals. They're just local skaters.
Yeah.
And they're just rippers.
Right.
And they all do it because they love it. You can see the love of
Yeah.
it when they do it, man.
Yeah.
All those lib riders.
yeah. Oh,
Jesus.
Phil, dude.
Jesus, dude.
Hanson,
Oh
his
my
name's
God.
on the wall twice for a reason. Because
Right?
the dude
I'm
shreds.
telling
He
you,
just
man.
goes fast. Unbelievably
Right?
fast. And he just every trick is just there. Ding, 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 fast plant, dude.
Right.
Backside air, dude. It's.
They're gonna stop. They're gonna have to run out of room putting his name on shit.
I
around
know,
there, man.
really, dude. I mean, did you see that video part that dropped?
Oh my God.
Insane. He's not only a insanely good tranny skater, he murders street.
Murders it, man.
He murders
Literally.
He's an all-terrain beast. Shout out to you, Phil
Shout
Hansen.
out, Phil.
It's crazy, dude. And it's like there's so many other skaters.
Oh man,
You know,
we can go on.
we could go on and
We can
on
go on hours.
for
naming
hours
Everybody.
about skaters. But we feel like getting enlightened, and my mind is ready for some knowledge, and who's gonna bring that to us? Skatopia's Brandon Martin with Esoteric Enlightenment.
Heck yeah.
And we'll be right back after that.
Does nobody know how to read a fucking memo anymore? Dwayne, I told you last week, and I'm going to tell you again. There is no esoteric enlightenment going to be on the show this year, maybe next year, maybe some other time, but not this year, okay? Let's cut to some funny skit, and we'll be right fucking back after this. God damn it.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know, man. I've just been having a lot of fear and worry. It's been kind of interrupting my daily activities.
Sounds like you've been having anxiety.
And what did he
I don't speak science talk.
It's called anxiety. And it is science. Come with me.
Okay.
Have you tried to take anything to help you?
Well, I have been smoking marijuana.
Marijuana? That's a dirty street drug. Illegal. What you want is something made by scientists.
Well, what should I be taking then?
You want some of this.
I don't know, man. That kind of looks like sugar. I sure don't want to catch diabetes.
I wouldn't try to poison you. This is called Xanax.
Man, I feel great.
You'll never even have a worry ever again.
You have blood on your nose.
I'm not even worried about it.
And we're back to the show. This is the show that you've been watching for, if my calculations are correct, probably around the past 20-something minutes. 20-something.
I have to check the stats.
Yeah. And this is the 4th time you've seen my face, so that means this is the end of the show. I'd like to thank you, my friend, Tim Herrera, for coming out, and Jeremy for being the co-host.
Yeah, that was fun.
And I would like to thank all of you guys who contribute and send your footage in to skatetv253.com. If you want to be featured on our show, which is your show, because it's basically the only reason I made this show is so other people can get seen. Like, I mean, I don't really even put footage of me up at all. Like, maybe it's on my Instagram if you want to go and check that out. But it's everything's skatetv253.com, skatetv253 at Instagram, and all that. And what's your Instagram name?
C-Town Shredder.
C-Town Shredder. That's his Instagram name. You guys can check him out. Give him a
Just
follow.
the R at the end.
We will leave a link
No E.
in the description down below to his Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff. If you guys want to follow him and check him out, see what he's up to. Yeah, that was an amazing. Man, Tony Hawk, really though, dude.
Yeah.
You're just hanging. That's my dude, man. Like that. Like I used to wear yellow Hawk shoes. The yellow Hawk shoes, man. I used to get made fun of, dude. Like they used to make fun of me. They're like, "Well, you're wearing Tony Hawk shoes and they're
Right.
yellow." I'm like,
He's a
dude, Tony
sellout.
Hawk is the. I was gonna say the best, but he is to me. To me, he's
I-
like
I-
my
I-
favorite. Like him.
He's still up there. At one time, I think he was the best. I mean, skateboarding has
Well,
just
no,
gone so far since he was at that
Yeah.
top chart.
Right. At
Yeah.
its pinnacle.
You know,
in my eyes, he's never
but
gonna
as a
not be
pro-
that
as a-
amazing skater.
As a professional person, I mean, he's above all of them.
He's
man.
good, man.
He's above all of them.
He's good up there, man. He's,
He's
like,
a
Just
businessman,
respect the family.
man.
Respect my stuff,
know.
and we're good. Come
His
on
kids
by.
are shredded. I mean, his kids are
I know,
killing
Riley.
it.
Riley
Jesus,
kills
man.
it, dude.
I mean, their backyard is a skateboard circus.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It is, man.
so good.
It's a skateboard circus.
It's just too much. Well, that's the end, guys. Skate TV 253. We'll see you next 2 weeks. In 2 weeks? It's 2 weeks. It's bi-weekly, dude. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Or a week.
Peace out.
Nas. I'm ready.
Yeah, it's like feed the beast. Mannequin challenge.
That was awesome.
Oh my god, and we're back.